Notice we're going to use our rhythm pickup for this lick. Lick 13 is a familiar opening phrase to Sweet Child of Mine. It's played all in 12th position, and we're going to use all 4 fingers to play this theme. Notice that we skip between the high E and the G string to play this pedal point. Then we switch to another pedal point. And then to yet another pedal point. Then we resolve the lick with this variation. The way to get this lick to come out right is to roll the finger across the frets that you're skipping the strings on. If you bar the 14th fret with the 3rd finger, you'll find you can play this much cleaner by rolling that barred finger across instead of trying to lift it and replace it each time. Now let's try the whole lick one time slow. Here's lick 14. Here in lick 14, also taken from Sweet Child of Mine, we start the solo off by sliding on the G string on the 14th to the 12th frets. Notice we still have our rhythm pickup on for this tone. Then we move this theme over to the next string, finally resolving the lick with this ending bend. Notice again the pre-bent release on the 14th fret of the G string, which is one of Slash's favorite licks. For that last note, make sure to bend it in a downward direction with your index finger. Now here's the lick one time slow. Here's lick 15. Lick number 15 is the next solo from Sweet Child of Mine, and we take the original theme that we started from our previous lick and embellish it by working our way up to these high bends. For fingering on this lick, I would recommend using the 3rd finger to bend the 14th fret, catch that note with a pinky, and then bend the 15th fret of the B string with the 3rd finger. Move up 2 frets to catch this bend. If you shake the whole guitar, you'll get nice vibrato on both of those notes. Now let's go over the whole lick one time slow. Here's lick 16. Lick 16 is taken from the end solo of Sweet Child of Mine, and it gets its exotic sound from the use of the harmonic minor scale, here in the key of E. The way we play this lick is to start out with the second finger and mute heavily on the first three notes. At this point here, we use our second finger to catch the 8th fret of the high E string. Notice the fingering I'm using as I slide up the E string. We catch the other raised 7th of the harmonic minor scale by stretching out our pinky. Then we slide the index finger up from the 7th to the 8th frets and catch the next few notes with the 3rd and 4th finger sliding our way up to the 14th fret. This last slide puts us into position to play the rest of the lick in the key of E minor. Now let's try the whole lick one time slow. And on to lick 17. Here in lick 17, which is a climax to our Sweet Child of Mine solo, we're working in the key of E minor in the root position, and we start by making muted scratch sounds on the guitar. Following this, we work our way up a pentatonic scale. Now let's try the lick one time slow. And on to lick 18.